in our last 2 videos, y'all know we gotta win. I just made a video, but I didn't even drop it because we lost. But that's not why I didn't drop it. It just messed up. It was tweaking. So I think we 2-2, but we got a key game. So we finna play them. Atlanta Hawks. They are a key game, but it's just not a key game right now. The game after this is a key game. We're playing them back.
Association and the Milwaukee Bucks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any destructive behaviors such as fighting, throwing objects, using the proper language or gestures, and spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff. Thank you.
We're wearing our costumes. We hope you are too. Halloween night. Fake, and this game should be a treat.
Fun holiday makes for a fun atmosphere. Expect this crowd to be engaged.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Okongwu with a screen on Lillard. Young pass to Okongwu. The kick out to Young. Goes back up. A beautiful reverse layup.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now, here's MP. Johnson with the block. Daniels with it. Lillard picks him up. Daniels passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
Here's Young. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I have 46 point game.
Hawks passing it around, and the basket is good.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Excellent play by MP at the rack. You got to take that risk every now and then.
Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on
my
that,
2K25 last year, I was the franchise player.
Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Hawks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Johnson outside. Pass to Daniels. Okongwu with the elbow. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists now in this one. Daniels kicks to Young. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Steven Adams picks one up.
Excellent ball movement. Young being unselfish.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Atlanta.
Straight away, they open things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Here's Okongwu after the basket by Milwaukee. Johnson, the pass to Okongwu. 6 to shoot. Here's Sensabaugh. Charity stripe shot. It's hauled in by Adams.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Here's Johnson following the basket by MP. Young looking it over. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
That's 4 connections and 5 tries now for him in what's been a great first quarter.
MP outside. Pass to Adams. Here's Stephens from deep. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Young against Lillard. Here is Daniels, covered by MP. It's hauled in by Adams. Bucks trail by 3. Stevens, the pass to MP. Adams sets the pick for MP. Rebounded by the Hawks.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Sensabaugh. He has yet to score.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
The score now all even.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
And here's Johnson outside, and it's MP with the rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Adams. And the call foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Kick out to Giannis. And a wide open look for MP. The offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for MP. And the Bucks miss again. The Hawks leading by 3. They've got Adams. Antetokounmpo out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's MP. And it's Chavino in at the point guard. It's the group from Milwaukee right now.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. And Atlanta has possession. following the bucket by the Bucks.
You know, the range Young has really is unlimited. He just feels comfortable shooting as soon as he crosses half court.
Now, here's MP. He's got 13. Six on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for MP. Takes it inside. Missed inside.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Here's Young. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's MP. MP strong inside.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Young dishes to Daniels. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
The Hawks shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Both teams will make substitutions. Daniels, no good on the free throw. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader. But he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Here's Sensabaugh. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Taking a look here at numbers for Damian Lillard, how he did last season. He put up about 8 points a game last season, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. In the 3rd spot, the Hawks.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
That one goes in. Adams has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And that play is tailor-made for Adams. Not many guys set a better screen and then the quick roll off it to get the finish.
Now here's Beasley. Shoots the 3. Shot's good by Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks. Kuzma with the screen for MP. Pulls it from the elbow. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
Here's Beasley. 1:03 left to play here in the 2nd quarter. Good on the 3-point shot. Beasley's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Here's Sensabaugh. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. It's blocked. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. No good on the triple. Atlanta leading by 9. 29 seconds left here in the 2nd. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them. Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Adams with the screen on Beasley. Here's MP. Out to Kuzma. No good on the 3. Lobbed up there for Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Boy, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
A big-time effort for Malik Beasley, providing a lot of energy for the Atlanta Hawks. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you.
And now let's see. And that is a wrap.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
On the court for Atlanta. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Trae Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 spot. The Trae. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And he nails the 3rd. Bucks trail by 17. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Rockets was terrific. He scored 33 points, and as usual, he orchestrated the offense with superb passing. He was focused. They fed off of his energy, and they'll try to do that again tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Down low, here's Giannis. Johnson with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 17. Pass to Young. Here's Okongwu. And Adams sends it back. On the wing, MP. Defended by Young. MP, no good. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Excellent D there by Johnson.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Back to Young. With some arc, Daniels kicks to Johnson. Here's Sensabaugh. He has 6. Puts up a deep 3. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
Here's Young, following the basket by MP. Johnson sets the screen for Young. No good with the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Lillard against Young. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
And there's the bucket from MP.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Lillard against Young. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's MP for 3. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Daniels. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Floats a runner. Milwaukee with the rebound. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's MP driving to the basket. He shoots again. Adams' shot is off. The Hawks leading by 12. To the paint. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Daniels. Adams defending. And that one's good. Daniels.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Here's MP. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
Well, the defense tries to collapse on MP's drive, but he just refuses to back out.
And the Bucks with some changes. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pass to Beasley. To the middle. Here's Daniels. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Kuzma sets a screen. MP with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And now here comes Daniels. Leading the break. That shot no good. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Jackson finds Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Rising off the ground like that. Kuzma takes a lot of pride, not only in finishing with finesse, but power, too.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 5. Pass to Bufkin. Back to Johnson. Daniels with it. MP's there. That one, no good. Bucks trail by 12. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And that's a veteran move from MP, using the pump fake to bait the defense.
Atlanta making a switch here. Man's checked in, and both free throws good for MP.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Now here's Beasley. 9 points in the game so far. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Johnson. They set the screen. MP, no good.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Now here's Beasley. Puts up a deep 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Let's go right now. It's time for the final quarter.
He's making a change here. MP's checked in. Bryson Daniels checked in for Atlanta. Now, here's MP. He's covered by Daniels. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from MP. They've got Kyle Kuzma. Also Antetokounmpo out there. And it's MP in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Young outside. Pocket 6. Nice move. And Hood Schifino pulls it down. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's MP. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
A nice shot by Young. Young's got 7 now in this quarter.
Creativity and shot-making ability to spare. Trae Young is getting loose tonight.
MP, no good. The Hawks leading by 12. From downtown. And they recover it. Back to man. And he jams it with authority.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Daniels. Makes it off the glass. Daniels has got 10 points in just the second half.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
So both teams making some changes here. Bucks trail by 16. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Tries it from the top of the key. MP's shot is good. MP's got 36.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
And stolen by MP. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up.
Unselfishness from Lillard has no problem giving the ball up, especially when he's got a guy wide open.
The Hawks leading by 12. Now Young. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. Lillard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Sensabaugh. Down low. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Bucks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from MP.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Young against Lillard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And it's become clear what a leader Young is on this team. He senses when they need an infusion of confidence and always tries to provide it.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Jalen Johnson. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Atlanta leading by 13. Inside. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Now, here's MP. He's covered by Daniels. MP. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, I love MP's mindset. His approach to the game mentally is really impressive. I mean, guys always are chirping at him, but he maintains his composure and doesn't get rattled at all.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder.
So
he has decided it's the right time to talk. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Okongwu with a screen on Lillard. Here's Young. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Lillard. MP deciding where to go with it. Fades back. Atlanta with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here is Daniels, covered by MP. Johnson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the left wing. Pass to Daniels. Launches it from deep. That shot is no good. His 5th miss now in 12 tries.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Atlanta.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Trae Young.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong showing.
The best teams lose at least 10 games a year. They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win. Time to turn the page, MP.
And there is a very engaging atmosphere of fans getting ramped up outside the arena. Welcome, everyone. Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Shea and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the 5. And for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Steven Adams. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's MP. And it's Lillard in at the point. And here we are for Game 1 of the NBA Cup. This game will count both towards group play as well as the regular season standings.
Yeah, and it's really important to start off with a win. Only 8 teams advance to the elimination round, so there's not a lot of room for failure in this group stage.
And MP recently made a statement that on any given night, he's hyper-focused on beating his primary matchup. Sounds like he's got something to prove.
Well, MP's goal of winning his individual matchups might have actually motivated the opposition because so far it hasn't gone according to plan. He knows he needs to be better in order to stay true to his word and for his team to be successful.
And that one drops.
Yeah, don't judge Young by his size. He's got some real toughness.
MP, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Can't hit from in close. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Daniels. Adams against Johnson. Back to Daniels. Just 4 to shoot. And the Hawks with another 3.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
MP, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Intercepted. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
And you don't need a roadmap when he's got open court in front of him like that.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game. Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year-round.
Jacks up a 3. Atlanta with a rebound.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Risacher launches a 3. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Well, Grant, it appears the league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
MP lays it up and banks it in.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse.
We talked about star guard Trae Young, their biggest problem tonight. Coach said Young is one of the most explosive offensive guys in this league. We want to make him a volume scorer, force Trae into lower percentage looks. Should be a fascinating matchup, BA.
Allie, thank you. Shot clock at 3. There's Young with the 3. And it's MP with a rebound.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to MP. Oh, another miss by MP. The Hawks lead by 7. Left side Young. Pass to Risacher. Johnson a screen on Adams. Here's Risacher. Adams covering. No good with a layup. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And Giannis with the dunk.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
No, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
MP shot is off.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Risacher. Unloads. Connects. The jumper drops. Risacher's got 5 points.
Getting out to a nice lead
Great flow and great execution.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Mycareer's checked in. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Sensaball's checked in. And out on the wings, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
And Atlanta making a change here. Beasley's checked in. MP, the pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
Atlanta leading by 8. Here's Rizachet. 5 points in the game. Here's Sensaball. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. From deep, MP nails it from 3. 7 points in the game.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come. And MP was ready this time.
Pass to Sensaball. Here's Rizachet. Defended by Kuzma. Out to Beasley. Okongwu, a screen on MP. No good with the triple. Bucks trail by 5. The baseline J, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Yeah, and unlike a lot of other young players, MP has shown he's comfortable working in the mid-range.
Here's Rizachet. Back to Young. Drills the baseline jumper.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Down low. Here's Beasley. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Adams with a screen on Beasley. MP, the pass to Adams. MP against Beasley. Adams with a screen on Beasley. Here's MP. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The young guys can be so fearless. I mean, just look at MP battling there inside.
Milwaukee making some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Adams. Jackson comes in for Kuzma. And Hood Schifino subbed in for Damian Lillard. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Beasley. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Beasley's gotten a second bucket on the night. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. MP's shot is off. Atlanta leading by 7. Outside Johnson. Sinks it from distance. Johnson's got 6.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. And here's MP from outside. Sends it home from three-point land.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
Bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out the quarter. Changes. Steven Adams checked in for Mycareer. And MP subbed in for Prince. Niang, he's checked in for Atlanta. Mann comes in for Johnson. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Niang. Now here's Beasley. Out to the right wing. Niang a screen. Charity stripe shot. Buffkin, no good. The Bucks trail by 8. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. They've got Malik Beasley. George Niang out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Buffkin in at the 1.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Beasley for 3. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Hawks was simply terrific. He ended up with 41 points and drilled a few from outside the arc, helping open up the floor. When we talk about a volume scorer, this is what we're referring to. He was relentless and prolific. Guys?
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Atlanta's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for the Bucks. Lillard comes in for Hood Schifino. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Niang. Risache comes in for Sensabaugh. Daniels is checked in for Mann. And it's Young in for Bufkin. Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Risache. Beasley outside. Lillard against Young. Fearless Trae Young.
Well, such a creative finisher. Young will find a way, even with the defender all over him.
MP to pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, he picked him clean.
What happened?
Beasley with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Young, to the middle. Here's Risache, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
Mycareer's checked in for the Bucks. Johnson, he's checked in for Atlanta. They get the rebound. Lillard passes to MP. Adams a screen. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And a look now at Atlanta's upcoming schedule. On Monday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
The Hawks making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. Pass to Risache. Over MP. And Atlanta misses again.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They've traveled to Milwaukee last time they faced the Bucks and came away with the win.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And they came away with the win last time in large part due to their depth. Great game from their bench.
And Adams, here we go. Good D by Okongwu.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Here's Risache, defended by Kuzma. Inside, puts it up. That's good from Okongwu. on the assist by Beasley. Okongwu's got his second basket of the night. Adams with a screen on Beasley. Down low. Okongwu with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 7. Looking to get back on track. Lillard pulls down the board.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. And here's MP from outside. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
To the paint. Johnson passes to Beasley. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And that concludes the first half. Hawks ahead. They're up 7. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us and the scoreboard showing a deficit.
You're not going to win many games shooting under 30% from 3. If they want to climb back into it, they've got to focus on...
And now, not a bad... Thanks as always.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Oh, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
Steven Adams out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's MP, then there's Damian Lillard, and it's Kuzma in at the 3, small forward. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. Look at Young on the offensive.
Yeah, and despite his size, Young is never intimidated taking it off the dribble.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. The Hawks lead by 6. Young, the pass to Johnson. Pass to Rizachet. Here's Daniels. There's the drive, and he gets that one. Daniels has got 10 points in the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous, man. Young said, I've been honing the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. Now here's Okongwu. Here's Rizachet. Young inside, defended by Lillard. Inside, it's Trae Young.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. Second, Trae Young.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Here's MP. Here's
Giannis. Go up, Giannis.
Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Daniels, covered by MP. There's the screen by Johnson. The 3 from Rizachet hits a 3-pointer. 10 points for him.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break. The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
Young against Lillard. Left side Young. Clock at 6. Young won't be held back.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
On the wing, MP. 26 points for him. From outside, off the mark. And Young has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. They've led by as many as 14. Fires for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's MP. And there's the drive. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
MP on a mission there to get to the bucket.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Rizachet. No luck on that one. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got 6 rebounds in the game. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Sometimes you just have to throw it up to an athlete and let him do the rest. That's a great finish from Johnson.
And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Jackson, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Beasley's checked in for the Hawks. Bufkin comes in for Young. The Hawks lead by 11. Pass to Johnson. Here's Rizachet. Here's the 3. It's cleared by Damian Lillard.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Oh, MP buries the triple.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Beasley outside. Here's Bufkin, defended by Lillard. Okongwu against Adams. To the inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
For a good call, you have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Here's Bufkin following the score by Milwaukee, and they pick up 2.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
MP muscling it home. MP.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Outside Johnson. Here's Bufkin, defended by Lillard. Pass to Rizachet. 5 on the clock. The kick out to Johnson. Fires the 3, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Yeah, he can hit that. Nice shot there from Johnson to drop in the triple.
MP, the pass to Jackson. Now here's MP. He's guarded by Beasley. Here's Bufkin. Pass to Beasley for 3. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
The Hawks lead by 14. Into the lane. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line.
Hey, I did everything. I'll be doing everything I can for the Bucks.
Growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got Terrence Mann, and it's Bufkin in at the point guard position.
First personal foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hawks?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Here's Bufkin. Pass to Sensabaugh. Antetokounmpo with the block. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Trae Young, he's checked in for Atlanta. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Beasley to the middle. And here's Stewart. Just 5 on the clock. Got it. Stewart's got his first 2 points of the night. Bucks trail by 11. They set the pick from deep. MP. No good.
He's playing his role to perfection. Using his size to control the glass for his team.
The shot's good. Beasley's got 9 points here in the second half.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Young blitzing his way to a bucket.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
MP, the pass to Mycareer.
What the? They know I passed to Giannis.
Beasley, right side. Outside Young. Pass to Stewart. Here's Beasley. Fires the three. That shot off. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Beasley. Antetokounmpo outside. He's still feeling it. Deflected. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Pass to Beasley. To the paint. Here's Mann. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. He's off on the first. Milwaukee making some changes. Steven Adams checked in for Mycareer. Kuzma comes in for Jackson. And Lillard subbed in for Hood Schifino. The Bucks trail by 14. Adams a screen. Here's MP. Takes it inside. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's Daniels with a drive. Good D by Antetokounmpo. The Bucks have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Here's MP. And some very quick points for him on that possession. MP's got 16 points here in the second half. The Hawks lead by 12. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Risache, he's checked in for Mann. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Here's MP. MP getting it done inside.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
The 15-footer. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Kuzma. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Young, the pass to Okongwu. here's Young. Picked up by Okongwu. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. They pen that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Young is so good at drawing contact. Defenders have to be very disciplined guarding him.
Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Now here's Young. A minute 20 left to play in the fourth. Okongwu, a screen on Lillard. Young, the pass to Okongwu. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Rizachet. Given that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Hawks.
And they got a huge boost from their reserves tonight.
Yeah, the point differential between the 2 benches was a deciding factor in this game.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jalen Johnson.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
Daniels, that one's true.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Milwaukee foul. Steven Adams. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
And that one misses.
Man, what else can I do, man? I got 40 points. What else can I do?
Good on the second one.
I can't do nothing else.
Here's Hochefino. Here's MP. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway. MP's got 43 points. Smooth sailing for Atlanta. Here's Rizachet.
I ain't gonna outperform him. I got 43 points.
And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still...
I know what's going on. Hey, we hooping though. Like it's only we only 2-4. We trying. We're gonna try to get our stuff back in order, man. Yeah, make sure that like, comment, and subscribe. I know what's going on. We'll be back with some more videos today.